Hi guys, welcome to my very first long video on this channel. I've been sharing short videos for a while now, but I finally felt ready to sit down and make something longer. So I'm really excited you're here. Reflecting 2025, I've been navigating life as an introvert, as a fitness coach, and also as someone who's been heartbroken and is slowly trying to heal and become better. So today, spend a day with me while we talk about how I deal with lonely and heavy days. To be honest, this past year wasn't very kind to me. There were more days where I felt lost and lonely than days where I felt truly happy. But even in the dark, I'm still trying to practice gratitude for my family, my friends, and for simply being alive. When the days feel heavy and I get stuck in loneliness that feels like it's not going anywhere, there are a few things I try to do. Because at the end of the day, we are responsible for our own happiness, and we are also responsible for bringing light into our own lives. Back in 2022, I was in a therapy session. She said, imagine one of your friends is having a really hard time. You want to cheer her up. What advice would you give her? What would you suggest she do?
The weather today is so good.
I remember saying, well, I'll just tell her to do more of what makes her happy. And she asked me, like what? Give me some examples. I don't remember everything I listed, but I do remember a few things I mentioned. And at the end of the session, my therapist said, do all of those things for yourself. Even when you don't feel like it, do them to make yourself just a tiny little better. That really hit me. This is what it means to treat myself with kindness, to treat myself like a friend. Slowly, I started doing the same thing I would suggest to my friends when their days feel heavy and dark. None of it is fancy, but I wanted to share the little things I do to make myself even just 1% better. The first one is moving my body. As a fitness trainer, working out has always been a big part of my life. It's like brushing my teeth or taking a shower, just part of my daily routine. I usually lift weights in the morning because it helps me feel refreshed and grounded. But on heavier days, I add some cardio, or sometimes I'll join a hot Pilates class. I love to sweat. It helps release things I don't always have words for. Moving my body doesn't fix everything, but it does make me feel a little better. And for me, that's non-negotiable. Another thing that makes me really happy and grateful is sunny days, especially in winter. Vancouver is very rainy, so having a bright sunny day like today feels rare. Whenever the sun comes out, my mood instantly lifts. It's such a small thing, but it reminds me that light still exists, even during long, heavy seasons. It's such a beautiful day outside, and so I'm feeling really happy today. Something else that brings me a lot of comfort is Korean food. Back when I lived in Japan, my family and I used to travel to Korea quite often. I love Korean culture, especially the food. I used to visit 2 or 3 times a year, but now that I live in Canada, I can't go as often. And honestly, it's a little heartbreaking. As someone who truly loves cooking, I try to recreate the food I had in Korea. There's something so comforting about it. Whenever I eat Korean food, my mood instantly feels lighter. It also reminds me of the time I spent traveling with my brother. The flavors bring back so many memories. And on top of that, it just tastes really good. When I'm exhausted and don't have much energy, I'll sometimes order Uber Eats. I still enjoy it, but I've noticed that it doesn't make me feel quite as good as when I cook for myself. So yeah, I genuinely believe Korean food saves the world. And today, I meal prepped spicy chicken and made mandu soup for lunch, one of my absolute favorites. Another thing that brings me happiness is learning a new language. It's just my hobby, but like I mentioned before, I love Korean culture and I studied Korean back in university. I stopped for a while, but after moving to Canada, I decided to start again. Now I take online Korean classes every week and I've been learning with the same tutor for almost 2 years. Every session feels like catching up. Studying, yapping, and laughing together is something I really look forward to, and it always makes my day. The next thing I do every single day to calm myself down or just to enjoy is reading. I know it's not for everyone. Some people find reading boring or hard to enjoy, but for me, it's very therapeutic. Books have always consoled me in a quiet, gentle ways. There's something really peaceful about reading. It's quiet and comforting, but at the same time, every book teaches me something new. I always feel like I walk away with a little more understanding about myself and about life.
I'm eating this one right now. Sweet bean paste.
And the next thing, and probably the most important one for me, is never forgetting to be grateful. I come from a very close family, and because we're not in the same country or even the same time zone, it can be really hard. When things feel heavy, I miss my family so much, and sometimes I start questioning whether moving to Canada was the right decision. But when my thoughts start going in a negative direction, I try to pause and remind myself that everything they've given me, all the unconditional love and support I've received over the past 3 decades. I don't need 100 friends because the universe already gave me something I would never trade for anything in the world: my family. Somehow, just hearing their voices has the power to light up my day and make me forget about all the little things that were weighing on me. A lot of the time, we focus so much on what's wrong that we forget to notice the light that's already there. I remember my therapist once asked me what helps me hold on during hard times, what makes life feel worth continuing. And for me, family was the very first thing that came to mind. There were other things on my list too, like playing the piano or going for walks, but everyone's list looks different. And this is just mine. I think it's really important for all of us to have our own list, little things that bring us comfort, joy, and peace, because we are the ones responsible for our own lives and for making them a little bit more beautiful and colorful. I really hope 2026 is filled with love, happiness, and moments that bring you peace and joy.